few months ago, I put a video about how to create a beautiful, simple white background, especially for product photography, using only one softbox. And the idea was putting the softbox and talk. You can, if you are interested, you can watch the video. I'm gonna put it somewhere. This video is the one that has the majority of view, so it looks like there is such interest. So I thought, why not doing a second part, which is once you create a beautiful, kinda beautiful white background, why don't you make it even more white and pure, clean in Photoshop, which can be the normal second step. So that's why we are doing this video. So follow me, I'll give you some hints. Nice, this is nice actually. I put just a couple of pictures just to give an idea. Okay, this is a kind of normal photo, kind of white background, but not very pure white, because you see this area it's more white, and then the ear gets a little more green. Not green, gray. Here, what's that? The tool. The tool is this one, and it's called Dodge and Burn. Actually, if you click, you gotta use the Dodge tool. You can access even pressing just O on the keyboard. Then what you gotta do, you gotta set as a range highlight, because basically we are working on the highlight, on the whiter part of the scene. Okay, so we are working on the highlight. Then exposure, you gotta put, this is important, like 4% or 5 max, not more. Then I'll explain you why. So something gentle. Then okay, protect tone, deflag this one, otherwise the computer tend to keep the color as much as possible, but you just want to make it white, pure, which means in RGB 255, 255, 255, you know, like pure blown up white. Easy, trust me, I'm Italian, I go easy. Okay, we got here, that's my pointer. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger, because so we go fast. Then I'll make sure that it's the hardness, it's half and half. I mean, it doesn't have to be too much. Okay, let's go. You see the white part? That's nice. Okay, I'll show you. So this one, basically that's what it does. Wherever you pass by here on the white, anytime you do a brush hit like this one, it's 5%, actually 4%, you see here, 4% more exposure. Then again, 4%, you know, and the more, so you go, if you go fast, basically you are making 100% blown out, okay? What's the good thing is that this guy is working this moment only on the highlight range of the image. Of course, this is a little tricky because the bag is kind of white here, so we gotta be careful, but I'll show you, for example, in this area. You see what I'm doing? You see? Okay, then here, once you are far away from the your subject, basically you can go even faster. Then I'm gonna make it, in this case, a little bit smaller, you know, go clean, nice. You see how my brush, sometimes it's even going a little bit on top of the image, but it's not damaging, you know. It's not like, for example, if you put brush, that's an example. Here, brush, and then you put Y, boom, you know, whatever, whenever you go, it's gonna cancel, okay? It's not that one. It's more forgiving, because it works only on brighten up the highlight part of your image. So let's go back here and keep going. You see, I'm doing super fast, almost there, you know. Here we can even leave a little bit like that, because it's cool there, you know. We leave a little bit of shadow. Again, we don't want to use the brush that cancel everything, you know. So again, well, I think we got it. Okay, hold on, here a little pieces, done. You see, I mean, yeah, I wanted to give this as example for them to show again. Usually what I do, when I gotta brighten up the part which is far away from the subject, that's subject. So here, usually I go with the brush. So I click B or here, brush. I'll put it white and then I'll go, boom, 100%. And actually, I prefer to go with hardness more so I can see exactly where I'm going, you know. So basically my interest is just to go faster in the area that is gonna be for sure white and are far away from my product. Okay, and then once I get here, right, rather than doing mistake like this or going little by little and wasting my life around this picture just to trying to, you know, to make it white exactly along the products, I go back there. Here again O, and then again only the little, wow, you gotta go just one little brush, not much, that's it, you know. You create this small, you leave even the same shadow, it's beautiful, you know. Done. Yeah. That's another example. Again, brush white, so we go far away, I mean, we cancel anytime we are far away from the model, and it's beautiful like this. Then be careful here because we get the shadow. Maybe we want to leave the shadow a little bit, okay? Here, I mean, if I had time and there would be for a final picture, of course, I would even play with the cleaning a little bit the floor. Okay, then again, you go O. So O again is stay in highlight for exposure and protect on the flag, and then here you go, close, nice, not much, just a couple of brush. Basically you are adding just the little 5%, especially when you are in area like this where you are closer to darker products. It's even easier, you can just go even more and more. Maybe just pay a little bit attention here, make it smaller, just because we don't want to highlight too much the hand, because remember, even if this guy in this moment is set to work on the highlight portion, but if I keep going, I'll show you. You see what happened? So anyway, don't go too much on it, you know, respect your product. Okay, go back again. That's why I'll put it lower and I'll keep going. And actually, we are taking advantage of the fact that the external part here, the external part of the hand, it's darker than the internal one. Okay, so basically this is helping us to create this little edge, and then you keep going like this. Of course, you see this part, it's very gray, much more than the top there was, so you need to go more and more, let's say brushing more, but always I don't suggest to go. You could even go, for example, oh, I'm in a rush, let's go 20%. You see, it goes more, but then you see, I mean, okay, this is a black, so in case you can just go faster, but once again, if you are in a rush and then by mistake, oops, you make it, you highlight. I mean, sometimes you can use like, okay, you know what, this shadow I need a little highlight, whoop, but I mean, that's something that actually I never did. Okay, and then keep going. So once again, I suggest, even if you're in a rush, I put it like 4% is my sweet spot. Keep going like this. What you want to do is you want to use this tool more when you are closer to your subject, and then you make it wider. So you see, you go bigger, and then we gotta pay attention again a little bit closer to the shoes in this case, because we don't wanna, the shoes are kind of white. Okay, that's it. I'm going fast because I don't want you waste time, and I want to make it really super fast. Okay, then keep going like that, little by little. This case, maybe you see when it's like that, it's a little fuzzy. It can help the fact that you're using a hardness which is small. Okay, so you can work a little bit like that, and then again. If you keep going, even the darker part gets darker, okay? And then, okay, here, for example, I would go with the brush, make it smaller. So now I'm again with the brush, so I'll just go fast because I'm close to, and I have a little. So what I would do in a normal time, I would clean all of this with a normal, this tool. Let me see if that's the tool. Yeah, okay, little by little, so that I could leave this normal shadow. But in this moment, I don't want to waste your time, okay? So again, you go closer. Again, let me get another sample. What is this? Oh, that's for the, okay, that's again to say, go with the brush, big brush, so when you are far away from the side, just go there, fast, eliminate everything. Then pay attention when you get closer. Okay. Again, go up, and then it's already 4%. Okay, and then go slow, nice and clean. Here, well, just a couple of here. Don't go too much, so we can leave the shadow. Nice, done. You know, super fast. I mean, if it's a picture for a commercial, of course you gotta pay more attention, and probably my suggestion, what I would do is sending to somebody who can retouch. But if you gotta do something fast, just you wanna make it white, so it, I mean, what I use, besides sometimes when I have a product for e-commerce, I use when I gotta sell, anytime I gotta sell something on eBay or Craigslist. Anyway, I'll take a picture of my products, I'll make it white, pure, it looks like more professional and good to go. Okay, I'll show you this tool. For example, if we go here, so you have an idea of the general tool. Let's go on shadow. Again, let's go maybe a little bit more, 15%. You see what is that doing? Basically, it's highlighting the shadow part. But for example, if you go, yeah, shadow, for example, it's, if you pay attention, it's affecting less the gold, a little less, because the gold it's like medium light, you know. Okay, now it's very, again, we should go 4%. For example, if I go for 4%, I'm not touching much the golden part. I'm using more, I'm brightening up more this darker side. I mean, I never use it for shadow to enhance the exposure. Actually, I don't know what's the utility. I'm sure you can use, let me see, maybe in the shadow like that. Yeah, maybe, okay, maybe if you want to just brighten up the shadow, yeah, but I never use it. But that's just to show you what it does, basically. It's gonna add a little bit of exposure, whatever you put, depend on the shadow, the midtone, or the highlight. I always use with highlight. And the other one, from here, it's the same, it's called burn, which is the opposite. Burn makes everything darker. So it's like, okay, where you want me to make darker? For example, shadow, how much? Let's go, let's give a test. Let's see, you see? Now it's getting darker. That's the opposite, is brother. The one that we were using was was called dodge tool. This is burn. And this tool, you can even see from the icon, basically this is an old tool that, I mean, when they were printing a picture from black and white film, Photoshop didn't even exist. In order to create some area of darkness, maybe trying to darken a little bit the sky and a little less the bottom part, they were playing with putting hand. And that's why the logo looks like a hand, or they were playing with a little bit of round disc, dark disc, to, let's say, cover the light so that the part was exposing a little bit less than the other. It was all the technique that we don't need anymore, but that's why the name, dodge and burn. If some of you printed some black and white, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay. Basically, with these two tools, the first one I explained in the other video, and this one, man, you can make super fast, nice, clean, pure white background picture for model, for people, or even for, and remember, it's a technique that once you learn, maybe I can do one day another video, you can use even for black and white. I'll show you. It's a way to kind of pop up the picture, the contrast of the picture in area specific that you want. Probably you already understand what I'm talking about. Okay, if you like the video, man, put like, Jesus, share, put like, share, and subscribe if you didn't subscribe, because I'm putting more, and give me suggestions, things that you may find interesting. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.